What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is for entertainment purposes only. So I wanted to try to pump out one last update video. And I wanted to make a video explaining, what cryptos I invested in and why. The reasonings, which ones that I'm looking for long term, ones that I'm looking for maybe shorter term, medium term, ones I'm not sure on, you know what I mean? I want to go over all of that because I have family, I have all kinds of people asking me, I have some money, what should I put it in? I don't understand this crypto stuff. And I didn't either for a long time. And this is not financial advice, you know what I mean? Do your own due diligence. But I'm just sharing what I'm doing and sharing what I've learned. And I'm going to try to keep this because you can really go down a rabbit hole here. This rabbit hole goes deep. And it goes way back all the way to the present. And it's just like you have to look at everything that's happened. With money, follow it forward. Here we are. What do you think's going to happen? You know what I mean? So it's something you really have to dig into for yourself. But in simple terms, I guess, I have the bulk of my money still. I have not touched it in XRP. So I actually bought XRP before I even knew what the hell it was. Simply based on a chart pattern. Right, I bought this back here before I even knew what the hell XRP was. And then once it started popping, then I started digging. But XRP is, from my understanding, they're looking to compete with the SWIFT system. So we know that people these days want everything now. They want it immediately. No one wants to wait for anything anymore. People don't have patience. It's got to be now. Now. You know what I mean? Especially with Amazon and their 1 to 2 day shipping, sometimes same day shipping. People want things now. They don't want to put their check in the bank and wait for 3 days for it to freaking clear. You know what I mean? An XRP, if you think about the SWIFT system is what is currently used for banks to transfer money globally. And it takes the euro and the US dollar and it converts and it does all of that stuff. But it's expensive and it's slow. XRP is going to be the system in which, basically the company Ripple came up with XRP, and the company Ripple came up with a token called the Real USD, which is basically a cryptocurrency coin that is pegged one coin, $1. Right? So they're pegged together in value. So it's not like if I took money and if I put $100 into the Real USD, it's going to remain $100 in USD. It's not going to go up or down in value like XRP does. XRP is the ledger or the system in which these cryptocurrencies can run on, or these tokens can run on that system, that ledger. Right, so they have one for the US already. I heard they're working on one for the euro. And now banks will be able to transfer money all over the place at extremely low costs. And it's like that. Like seconds, not days, seconds. And it's done. Just like that. So I think for me, plus you see their CEO, he's been attacked by the SEC, because they know what this is. The SEC wouldn't be attacking them if it wasn't a threat to their, the system that they have already. they don't like that power and money stripped from them. But if they're not doing anything wrong and they're trying to improve the system that we currently have, they shouldn't be sued for anything. You know what I mean? But I think this is a decent, for me, it's going to be a long-term investment. I will pull profits at certain points. Like, honestly, for me, once we hit this $10 area, yes, as soon as we get into this area up here, I may pull some and leave the rest going indefinitely. You know what I mean? And then on pullbacks, I might even buy more. But I do think XRP is a good, as of right now, I think this is a good long-term investment. And then if you look at XLM, I have about the same money. Well, no, I have less money invested in this. The most money I have is invested in XRP. Under that is XLM. So if you look at, if you zoom out, look above my head. This is XLM's weekly chart. So every candle is 1 week. Now let's go back and look at XRP on the weekly chart. Do you notice something? XRP, XLM. They're very, very similar. These two cryptos seem to run almost in lockstep. And I've seen people compare it to gold and silver. So XRP is the gold. XLM is silver. So gold, for instance, right? Gold always runs first. Gold goes up and up and up and up. Right? And it goes up quite a bit. But percentage-wise, silver, this kind of lags behind. But when this pops, it explodes. And percentage-wise, you make a lot more money on silver than you will with gold. But gold is less volatile. So gold's not going to have those extreme swings up and down like silver does, and especially copper. Copper has the most volatile swings. But those volatile swings can also make you or lose you a lot of money. So the way I look at it is the bulk of my position in the safe bet XRP. And if we're in a bull market, hey, why not have some money in XLM? If XLM is going to pump more and make me more money with less money to start, this seems like a pretty decent idea. Because XRP per XRP right now, it's around $3 per XRP. XLM, you're at what, 39-40 cents per XLM. So when this pumps, percentage-wise, you're going to make a lot more returns on your investment with XLM. But when they go down, XLM is going to go down harder. Probably, it's usually if XRP goes up 3%, XLM goes up 6%. So it's like double. But if XRP goes down 3%, XLM goes down 6%. Not always, but sometimes. You know what I mean? That seems to be the way these two run. So we have our gold play, XRP. We have our silver play, XLM. And then XCN. So XCN, this is meant to be a peer-to-peer lending type thing where you don't go to the bank for a loan. You could go and ask your peers. You know what I mean? And you would put up collateral and you would get a loan. And I'm pretty sure that's what this XCN is trying to do. And this thing's been ripping, absolutely ripping the last couple of weeks, especially the last week. So I bought it here, and then I ended up selling like here. You know, I jumped out. I made like, I don't know, it was like $500 off of this little move, off of $1,000. I put $1,000 in this here, jumped to there. I made $500 or so. Then I jumped back in here, and it pumped again. But I saw this knee-jerk reaction, plus it was way, 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 way overbought. And I decided to pull, you know, it was like $250 that I made on the second pump. So, I don't know, I made like $750, $800 off of basically just this move from here to here, off of $1,000 investment. Since then, you know, I pulled that money and I put $1,200. So obviously the higher the risk, the less I'm putting in there. The ones that I think are less risky, like XRP, XLM. XRP would be the least risky, XLM, little more risky, and then ACH, very risky, right? XCN, very risky. But could also see massive, massive gains. So ACH, think about ACH. Where have we seen that before? ACH. Oh, bank-to-bank transfers, bank to, trading platforms. Whenever I make a transfer from my bank account to like one of my trading things, it's an ACH bank transfer. There's the name. And what ACH, what they're aiming for, and I've just started digging into this, but it seems like a really good idea if you think about it. If you think about how money has happened so far. But they're trying to take cryptocurrency and bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and like Visa, MasterCard, debit cards, right? And kind of combined all of that together so that it all works seamlessly. Because if you think about it, when we were strictly cash, obviously the government wanted something different. They want to be able to track everything that we do. So they came up with debit and credit cards. And it wasn't like they just came out with the hammer and said, you're going to do this or else. You know, they didn't do that. What they did is they made debit and credit cards so damn convenient that you wouldn't want to use cash. Unless you're doing something illegal or you like your financial privacy. You know what I mean? Which everyone should be entitled to. And I think we should always keep some form of, hard money, like physical money. But, that's a topic for another day. But yeah, ACH, I think it's just going to be like that, basically, is they're not forcing you to start using cryptocurrency. They're not forcing you into this new system, but what they're going to do is they're going to connect these systems so that it all kind of intertwines and works together. So you can kind of pick and choose what you want to use. But they're going to make this new crypto stuff so much faster, so much cheaper, less fees, and they're going to make it so damn convenient that you're naturally, over time, Whether you trust in it, believe in it, like it, don't like it, doesn't matter. You're just going to naturally sway over there because it's easier, it's faster, it's more convenient, and I think that's exactly how it's going to happen. It's not going to be like the hammer comes down, do it or else. It's just this new system is going to be built up, you know, alongside the old one. Everything's going to be kind of interchangeable, and everything will work together, but slowly people will start to shift over to this new system. So there's a lot of different pieces, it seems like, to the puzzle. And I'm like, why are all these cryptocurrencies? How come there's so many of them? Because you go online and there's like meme coins that are just literally a joke. Like Doge. Doge is a meme coin. It's just Elon Musk decided to make a coin after his freaking dog. Like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of real world application does this have? Well, he trusts it, he believes in it, so he'll take Dogecoin as payment for a Tesla. If you want to buy a Tesla, you can pay in Doge. So this is where it gets a little bit difficult for me to tell people, you know, what you should do, because unless you just check back and follow along, you know, with what I'm doing. But I mean, XRP to me seems like a good longer term investment, but like I say, as it hits this $10 area, I may pull at least my initial investment and then some, let the rest go. XLM, I might pull all of it, because if you look, like I say, if you look at these two charts, pennant formation, move, pennant formation, still stuck within that pennant formation. Then we go to XRP, and we have pennant formation, up, another pennant formation, and we've already broken out. Gold moves first, but then silver outperforms, right? XLM, still within that pennant formation, but when that breakout comes, cha-ching, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking here. Because those charts are identical. If you look at any other chart, look, this is Solana. Does that look anything like that? Dogecoin. Does this look anything like those two charts? No. SHIB looks nothing like it. Ethereum. It's completely different. Bitcoin. Same thing. We had a pennant formation back here, broke out, now we're getting an ascending channel. They're not the same. XLM and XRP are almost identical, right? And then XCN. Yeah, I bought this off of kind of like, you know, what they were doing. It sounded good. And there's buyers there, man. Look at this. Look at this. It's insane. Every time this dips, the buyers just push this right back up. XCN seems like it has extremely strong buyers right now. But see, that's the thing. Things change. ACH. You know, this is at 3 cents. XCN, about 3 cents. They're about the same. Let's see, ACH had an all-time high of like 25. XCN had an all-time high of like, I believe 18. It doesn't show it on this chart, but I believe it was 18 cents. But ACH as well, you know, so XCN just looks like it's pumping right now. It's not in a pattern. It's not a consolidation. It doesn't look like it's setting up for something. It looks like it's happening. Which I missed the initial thing. I got in here. made some money, and I got out just because it's way overbought right now, and it doesn't mean anything. It could keep going. I don't know. It seems a little risky right now. But ACH is within a consolidation. It's within a pattern that I understand, an ascending triangle, or ascending. It's an ascending triangle. There's a descending triangle and ascending triangle. This is bullish. Descending triangle would be like this, that is bearish. But we have a ascending triangle. This is bullish. And we haven't even broken out from that pattern yet for a continuation move. So chart-wise, I'm trying to put all the pieces together, because I've been studying price action for 4 years plus. Plus the fundamentals, what the company is. I'm trying to put it all together now. So it's really difficult for me to just tell somebody, hey, this is what you should invest in, because ACH, once this thing rips and breaks all-time highs, especially where we're getting in, I might pull all of it. XLM, I might pull all of it. XRP, I'll probably pull some and let the rest rip forever. For a long time. As long as this thing keeps looking bullish, I'm going to leave money there. But beyond that, we have the Forex market, the foreign exchange market, which I've been slowly, because based off the past Trump administration, he wants a weak dollar, good economy, and that's exactly what happened last time. So the Euro USD was dropping, which is the US dollar going up. And it was going straight up until Trump's presidency, because I think all of the big banks knew what was coming. So they were trying to shoot the market up, or in the Euro's case, down, because this is the only way I can short the US dollars, by buying the Euro. But they shot it down to sweep all the lows and take everybody out, take all the buyers out. It's just part of a bigger pattern, but it seems like we've bottomed out. And on the weekly chart, look at this on the weekly chart above my head. Look at this bullish candle right here. We came down, we had a little false break, bottomed out, turned, broke back through. There is a chance that this comes back down and retests this trend line. Got to be prepared for that. But this is a very bullish candle here. Very, very bullish. So I've been trying to slowly just chuck my entire account. Basically short on the US dollar, long on the Euro. And this is bigger picture. Because again, this looks like a much bigger pattern here. Right, this looks like a bigger picture, possibly expansion pattern. So we bottomed out, we made a move up. We're getting a correction for a continuation to the upside. This could be a massive trade alongside cryptos. I'm slowly trying to work my way into every single market. But I'm looking for I am mostly looking for longer term swings. I want to be a cycles trader, a swing trader, looking for those bigger cycles, so I don't have to worry about the price action day to day or week by week as much. You know what I mean? I can look at the bigger picture and be like, hey, this looks like a good area. I'm going to start buying here slowly, DCAing in, and let it rip and see what happens. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. It's very difficult for me to say this is what you should do, because I don't know your financial situation and what you currently have, what you don't have. All right, so this is coinmarketcap.com. If you know nothing about cryptocurrency at all, and you're like, I have some money, I want to invest. What do I invest in? This is a good resource. Right, come up to cryptocurrencies. Go down to ranking and click on that. Now this is going to rank every cryptocurrency there is, which there's a lot of them, right? And it's going to list them by the market cap. This is not actually how much money is in Bitcoin. It's its estimated value of all the Bitcoins today. That's what it's worth, estimated today, which that can change very quickly, up or down. So you look at the top three: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. XRP was not always in the number 3 spot. It was way down this list. XRP has come flying up this list very, very quickly as of recently. So we have the 3 big dogs right now. The 3 different different spins on... And you know, I've tried to record this like 8 times because this rabbit hole goes so deep and I just keep going off on these tangents. Like, it's really hard. It's new. There's so many variables. It's hard, right? It's tough. But I know some people are like, oh, I don't want to get ripped off. I don't want to get rug pulled because I heard some dude invested and lost everything. Or just stay away from meme coins, man. And if you're going to invest in a meme coin, which you can invest in meme coins long term, people have. But know who started it. Dogecoin, Elon Musk. There's no reason for him to rug pull. People that are wealthy and that have wealth understand money. Elon Musk has no reason to rug pull anybody. Because this can keep growing in value and he can just borrow against it. Same as Trump coin, which is sitting... The official Trump coin is sitting in number 28 spot. You think Trump's going to rug pull everybody? I don't think so. Bad for business, bad for his name, bad for the brand. He can let this grow in value and borrow against it tax-free money. So, could you invest in meme coins long term? Yeah, you could. But I would say a general rule of thumb is stick to, if you're brand new, just stick to the top 100. I mean, Onyx coin, wow, it's number 97 now. This was just 101 5 minutes ago. Onyx coin was coin number 101. So it just jumped up into the top 100. So this might be in and out for a while. But even Onyx coin is... you start the lower you go, the more volatile and risky it gets. So if you don't want that huge volatility and really high risk, maybe stay closer to the top 50 or the top 25. Where you're looking for long term. Maybe stick with the top 10. Except for... do not invest in USDC. Bad idea. Bad idea. USDC is pegged 1-to-1 with the US dollar. So this does not go up and down in value like all the other ones do. It does go up and down in value, but only if the DXY, the US dollar, goes up and down in value, which over the long term, the US dollar has been going down in value because they keep this inflation and stealing from us. That's why these cryptocurrencies came out, I think, in the first place. If the central banks weren't robbing everybody to death, we wouldn't have a need for a new system. But people are getting tired of being screwed by the central banks. And then manipulating everything and causing all this inflation and stealing from people. It's fucking ridiculous. So I do see the need for decentralization. Yes, this goes against our Constitution, but God, this rabbit hole, I'm telling you, this rabbit hole goes deep. Yes, it's not in the Constitution. Gold and silver coins shall be used as money. But you have to think about we're in a different era, we're in a different spot. And I do think if these cryptocurrencies are done right, that it can be a great thing for humanity as a whole. But if they're done wrong, it can be a horrible thing. But in the short term, or medium to long term, this is a new technology that's getting a lot of attention, and mainstream adoption seems like it's happening right before our eyes. It seems like all these different projects and companies are working at different pieces of the puzzle to kind of just mash it together with our current banking system, so that eventually they're going to make it so convenient for you to just flop over to the new system. You know what I mean? And the old system will just kind of be left behind. And eventually nobody will use it anymore. And this will be the new system. We don't know exactly what it's going to look like yet, but it's happening right before our eyes. You know what I mean? So let's say you have some money, right? And you're looking to invest. Have you thought about gold and silver? Do you have gold and silver already? Because you really have to rewind and think about where our system has come from and where it's going. And the use case for cash is privacy, right? Financial privacy, which it seems like is going to be slowly eroded away. So when there is no more dollar bills floating around, what becomes cash? Gold and silver coinage, as stated in our Constitution, right? And it seems like gold and silver hasn't been getting very much attention lately. But over the long term is a very good long-term investment. So if you're looking for safe and maybe more speculative at the same time, maybe split it off, get yourself some physical gold and silver delivered straight to your house from SD Bullion, any of the bullion dealers out there. It's all insured. If it doesn't land in your hands, it's insured. If someone steals the package, they will take care of it, so you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But you actually hold it, you actually own it, it is yours. Is it going to produce the same kind of returns as some of these cryptos? Some people say yes, and some people say no. You really have to... this rabbit hole goes so deep. It's insane. But over the long term, yes, gold and silver have been a very good long-term investment. Very, very safe long-term investment. There's zero counterparty risk. It's yours, you hold it, you own it. It's cash. So when there is no more cash, would you like to maybe have cash? Maybe you want to think about that now. And then you have cryptos. Maybe stick to the, I don't know. Maybe put some in the top 3. And then go down the list and, pick some. Hey, I like the sound of this one. What's Chainlink all about? And go do a little research. Hey, I kind of like that. I'm going to invest a little bit in Chainlink. What's this Uniswap thing? Go look at it. Do a little research on it. Oh, yeah, I kind of like that. I think that could be useful in the future. I'm going to invest a little bit there. You know what I mean? But just general rule of thumb is the further down this list you go, the more volatile and the more risky it gets. The further up this list you go, all the less volatile and the less risky it gets. But it's a new market, so it's all going to be volatile to a certain extent. You know what I mean? But if it's for the long term, yeah, I would stick up here and just do your research. All right, so I know the last question is going to be, how much did I invest into these different things? So I will tell you that I have twice as much in silver as I do in crypto. Twice. But you have to understand circumstances, right? This was COVID here. Right here on the chart. Right? This is when we were locked down. Couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything. So I started digging into the financial system. I'm like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this. Something funny is going on here. So I started learning price action, and I'm like, oh, this is one of the first things I learned in price action. This is a bull flag. So I started buying silver right here. And I started buying. And I've been buying all the way up to $31. And then I kind of halted because I'm like, yeah, I got a pretty good position in silver right now based on my overall, wealth and portfolio. I have probably way too much in there, and maybe I need to start putting things elsewhere. So then I started looking into the crypto market. Because obviously I've invested 2 times what I've invested into the crypto market, but already the crypto market is worth more than all the silver I have. But you have to think of cycles, and you can't think that that's just going to happen forever, because it might not. And like I say, if you want to have cash and cash disappears, you better get it now. Because once everybody realizes that, what do you think is going to happen to silver? Especially silver. Oh, silver's cash now. Everyone that doesn't trust the government, goodbye. This thing's going to absolutely explode. Plus, if you look at silver, big picture, and this is why I think price action, along with what you learn, pairing them together is so freaking important, man. Because if you zoom like way out on silver and gold, they're in a 40 to 50 year cup and handle bullish pattern. Silver has to get back to $50 an ounce. That's why I have it marked on my chart with this yellow line. $50 an ounce is the rim of the cup. Once we break through that, it's out of here, dude. It's out of here. It's the same cup and handle that we saw with Bitcoin. And this is just getting started. Right, here's the cup. Here's the handle. And now we're breaking out. Now we're getting correction. This is going to continue to pump. And pump and pump. But this only took, 3 years, 4 years to form. Silver and gold took 40 or 50 years to form. So the longer the pattern takes to form, the bigger and the longer that explosion is going to be. It may not be like silver breaks out and it goes to 1 million in a day. It might not be like that. Because it's a 40 or 50 year pattern, it might be, well, silver broke the rim of the cup at 50, and we get steady and consistent gains for years and years and years. Who knows? But I look at silver as like, that is the emergency fund. I hold it, I own it. There's no counterparty risk. It's stated in our Constitution. If you're a real American, you should own some gold and silver. I don't give a shit. If you believe in the Constitution, you believe in America. If you don't have gold and silver in your house, I don't know, man. I question your loyalty to the cause. Get some gold and silver in your house. And it's one of those things, I hope to never, ever need to touch it. I don't want to repeat what my parents did. I actually, I don't plan on having kids, so it's going to be my sister's kids. They get the benefits here, but it's going to be equally divided amongst them. But I'm hoping I never have to touch my silver. And I'm going to keep trying to grow it and build upon it. And then when I die, you know what I mean? they're gonna get it. That is my hopes. I hope I never have to touch it. But it's there in an emergency just in case I need it. But I'm hoping that I never need it. You know what I mean? That's the real goal, is that I never need it. And it just sits there and continues to grow in value because of many reasons. And that's another rabbit hole we could go down another time. But yeah, anyways. Hopefully that is helpful. Caitlin, she was asking me today, one of my sisters, and I don't know, I have a bunch of people that ask me, you know what I mean? What should I do? And it's like, I'm not a financial advisor. Just because I have a YouTube channel doesn't mean I know everything. I've been investing in crypto a little bit here and there. I really started to peak in interest, the last couple of years. But that was only after I started looking into the financial system and looking into price action. Before that, I could care less about it. But I think I'm slowly starting to see what's happening. Bigger picture, you know what I mean? And hopefully I'm right. See you later.